Um, Hi.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to, what's the name of the show? The Gallifrey Gals.
Gallifrey gals get wibbly
Wibbly
wobbly.
Wobbly. I'm
You
Paula.
know, that's Paula. I'm Katrina.
That's Katrina.
Welcome.
Welcome.
I want to say good morning because it's morning for us, and
It
I
is
am a
morning for
little
us.
tired.
I am
It's been a
tired.
week. We're both tired,
Mhm.
but that's okay because we're here
Yeah.
and ready to dive into some Doctor
We're ready
Who.
to watch more Doctor Who. So we took a short break. I just want to talk about our short break real quick, if that's okay
Yes,
with everyone.
absolutely.
Why we take breaks. I have two things to say about the break. One is we get asked a lot to watch other shows, but this isn't our full-time gig, as many of you know. And so in order to watch other shows, we have to kind of do things in a cycle, because there's just not time to watch all of it all at once. And so to watch some new shows, we have to put some other shows on pause, watch some new stuff, and then come back. So that is one reason why we take breaks between shows a little bit at this point.
Breaks.
The other reason is I sometimes need a break, like if the end of a season is particularly emotional, I need like time to decompress.
Absolutely.
And be ready to come back, because what we don't want is for me to for either of us really to burn out on something and then not be able to enjoy what we're watching as much as we could have if we hadn't given ourselves a couple weeks to okay, I'm ready. I'm ready again. I'm emotionally calm. I've gotten over Donna or whatever,
Yeah.
I now I'm not mad at Moffat. So
Got to have a little bit of a Christmas Carol, which was a nice little step back in,
So that's that. So it's kind of just taking care of ourselves. And getting to mix it up a little. And now we're back and super excited to watch more.
Yeah, so that we can keep enjoying these things, with a fresh perspective and fresh, as fresh as we can.
Mm-hmm. And we really appreciate y'all hanging in there, having your own little break, just like the olden days with TV.
Oh my God.
But thank you so much for sticking around with us, supporting us as we, watch some other shows, put out some new content, connect with some other people, and hopefully connect with you in some different ways. And thank you for sticking around and being here with us as we start again. So we just appreciate you.
Quite a bit. So thank you so much.
As of the day we're recording this, we're at almost, I haven't checked it in a couple days, but we're at almost 7,000 subs on YouTube. And that's pretty cool because we haven't even been doing that. We've been doing this, 6 months or something?
6 months. That's how long we've been.
That's our little sub baby. When did we start the
6 months that it's been
April.
Fully going, thriving.
So cool.
Welcome. Hi. Yay. That's exciting.
It is.
It's pretty great. And I'm just really, I'm really pumped to dive into Series 6.
Yeah, I'm ready too. I really am. Matt Smith's Doctor is really starting to grow on me more. I really enjoyed him in the Christmas Carol episode a lot. So if he kind of is moving more in that direction and in how the Doctor is, I'm into it. And maybe it's just that's how he always is, and I'm just getting used to him more.
Finally starting to open up for a little bit.
But yeah, he is I really liked him in that episode. So I'm excited to see. And it's cool that I'm really glad Rory's around. I like Rory so much. I think it'll be fun to see what I assume is going to happen. I don't actually know, so you might be laughing at me as I say this, but it'll be fun to see two companions, which we sort of got with Rose and Mickey, but that was
a little
weird.
bit, and Jack for a little bit too.
Yeah, but I just think I'm excited to see the dynamic of these three together.
Yeah.
So I hopefully that will stick around and won't be too. Hopefully, I won't get my heart broken too many times. Stephen Moffat, I'm looking.
Notice her keywords there because she already knows.
I've been watching this show for 5 seasons. I know what's up.
She's on to us.
Katrina,
I think
In the first season when we were like, wow, every episode a building blows up and we cry.
building blows up and we cry. Every single episode, I think we have cried. At least a single tear has like, just like gone down the cheek. Like I wipe with my little side hand, like it's fine.
What should I know about this? Anything? Can I know what it's called?
Oh, okay, yes. Yeah, I can tell you what it's called, and I can show off my little pin. It's called the Impossible Astronaut.
Oh, that's why there's an astronaut on your pin today.
Yeah, I mean this pin isn't a Doctor Who one, but there's like this space whale, and he's connected to this little astronaut. So
the Impossible Astronaut. That is such an interesting title.
Right? The only thing I want to say is that, and it's not necessarily connected to the episode, but this episode was dedicated to Elizabeth Sladen because she passed away a few days before its original airing date. So yeah, just, shout out to Sarah Jane Smith. She was the best, and we love her. So that's all, and that's not necessarily connected in any way, but just that it was dedicated to her.
Oh,
so
nice.
Yeah, and with that,
I guess let's find out what makes this astronaut so impossible.
Of Doctor Who.
What is a doctor?
Doctor Who.
I love it when they say the title of the show like that.
I know.
Oh no! Don't be in there. Get out of my skirts.
Hey, it's the sort of thing he'd do. Thanks.
Jeez.
It's the sort of thing he would do.
He said he'd be in touch.
He's not even
2
looking.
months ago. What is it?
Scavenger hunt.
A date, a time, a map preference. I think.
And it's a TARDIS blue envelope.
Signed. Look, TARDIS blue.
Yeah.
We figured it out at the same time.
I love this music so fucking much.
Oh, you got one too.
Doctor!
Wow, they actually came to the US to shoot this.
I wear a Stetson now. Stetsons are cool.
Nope, it's gone. Well.
Hello, sweetie.
Jim the fish.
Oh, Jim the fish. How is he?
Well, they're starting to know each other more.
Sorry, what are you two doing?
They're both time travelers, so they never meet in the right order. They're syncing their diaries.
I'm 1103. I must have drunk it sometime.
1103? I thought he was 900.
Horrid.
He aged.
I thought it tastes more like the gums.
1103. You were 908 last time we saw you.
And
Listen,
you put on
Amy.
A couple of pounds. I wasn't going to
Amy
mention
says
it.
a lot of the things I say. And I've put on a few pounds. An alien? Who's he?
You all need to stay back.
I don't like not knowing what you're up to. Can you give me some more details? You're so dumb. Show me who it is. Ugh.
You have to stay back!
Is it River? She kills him, right? That's what I think. I'm not sad because he's not actually dead.
You said you'd need this.
Jeez. They gotta burn him now? I don't trust any of this. Stephen Moffat. You're like, welcome to season 6, suckers! He's dead! Take that! I'm sorry, I just can't take it seriously because I don't believe it. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
This is not a great reaction to be having.
Hey,
Why did you come?
it's your reaction.
Same reason as you.
Got the invitation.
There's a mystery here. We're gonna solve it.
Who did the doctor trust
It's
the
Riker.
most?
Number 1. Himself?
Told you.
This is cold.
So how old are you now?
Rory, the Rowan, that's a good title. Hello, Rory.
Maybe this one hasn't experienced what they just went through yet. Well, obviously, because that one's dead.
Oh, you bad girl. What trouble have you got for me this time? Okay.
Good job, River.
I'm assuming that's for something I haven't done.
Yes, it is.
Good, looking forward to it.
Yeah, she's mad.
Amy, ask him what age he is.
Yep.
A bit personal.
Tell her what age you are.
909.
Yep.
Yeah, but you said you... So where does that leave us?
Is everybody cross with me for some reason?
Yeah.
I'll find out.
I'll find out.
Aw, doctor, you haven't done it yet, so I feel bad for you. But yeah.
And in fairness, the universe did blow up.
That's true. That's true.
Would he? Would anyone?
I'm being extremely clever up here, and there's no one to stand around looking impressed. What's the point in having you?
That's the most doctor statement. That's his character summed up in one sentence.
You have to stop it.
Clever things.
The doctor's death doesn't frighten me.
It's funny to remember
When anything's possible.
that we've watched her death. We've seen her death.
A mysterious summons. You think I'm just going to go? Who sent those messages?
Fish fingers and custard.
My life in your hands. Amelia Bond.
Thank you.
You're my second choice for
Yeah.
Mr. Nixon.
There's a lot of good voices in this
Yes.
exchange here.
Putting the engines on silent.
Or the opposite. Ha!
Did you do something?
No. Very nearly.
Very nearly. She just keep...
Did you touch something?
Just admiring your skills, sweetie.
Good. I learned something.
Jeez.
I just love her so much.
Doesn't work when we're cloaked.
Just admiring your skill.
Just give us a moment.
He's just in the... Of course he is. He's just in the Oval Office. Like, oh, hi. Ha! Oh, keep going. I'm just taking notes.
Shall I?
Jeez. Should have made it invisible.
Don't worry. He said the scanner wouldn't work.
I know. Bless.
Bless.
Oh, I hate him.
I hate him. Now you doubt.
Oh, it's the doctor.
Oh, she's so beautiful.
What the hell is that?
I'm your new undercover agent on loan from Scotland Yard. Codename The Doctor. These are my top operatives. The legs, the nose, and Mrs. Robinson. Right. Now, boring question. Who's
The legs,
phoning you?
the
That's
nose,
interesting, because Canton
Mrs.
3 is
Robinson.
right. That was definitely a girl's voice. Which means there's only one place in America she can be phoning from. Clever, eh?
Love it.
Do not
Do not compliment the intruder.
President.
Oh, there's that alien again that she saw before. It's like a Men in Black alien. Yeah, what do you remember?
I don't know. I just...
Amy, what's wrong?
Poor guy, just trying to do his job.
This way, man.
Right. They did such a good job on that Oval Office.
Yeah. You know what it looks like? You know what these aliens look like?
I saw you before at the lake.
The gentleman in that Hush episode of Buffy.
Ooh.
You know what I'm talking about?
Forgot.
Yes.
How did I forget?
Is that a mess?
That's a Star Trek thing.
This is extra. Oh! She blew up.
She dead.
Tell him what?
What he must know, and what he must never know.
I don't know why I said that.
Oh.
This way, ma'am.
Until she sees the picture again in her phone.
See, obvious when you think about it.
Sure, obvious.
You, sir, are a genius.
It's a hobby.
Present, that's the fun.
It's a hobby.
It's all right. I'm sending my best people.
He's like,
Two of them
fancied me.
Coping is bigger on the inside. Yeah, you get used to it.
Find three big historical...
He wanted them to be in 1969.
Streets.
course.
In the beginning.
Place in Florida,
Sure.
probably.
Oh shit. Chance. He wanted them to go back. He wanted them to witness his death, and then go back, maybe to get him to change something he does here.
Space travel yet?
Darth Vader, I mean, the impossible astronaut.
I don't know.
No, nothing that's showing up.
Those are the worst kind.
I'm quite the screamer.
Well, that was full of innuendo.
What's going on here?
Oh, that's a nightmare. Horrible, horrible, horrible. I hate it.
Hang on, River. I'm coming
Oh
too.
my gosh, he's
Hang on, River.
Rory. Oh, I love him.
How can they be really old and nobody noticed them?
Because people forget about them.
Oh, you and the doctor. I can kind of picture it.
I was just about to say the exact same thing. Like, I'm starting to see more and more why they appeal to each other.
What did you mean?
The day's coming when I'll look into that man's eyes. My doctor. And he won't have the faintest idea who I am. And I think it's going to kill me.
Oh. God, I hate them so much.
Emotional and then straight back in it.
Yeah. This is like an episode of Death by Monsters. Hollow Earther.
Doctor Who?
I
Exactly.
look so silly, but I love it every time.
That's classified. Doctor. I'm pregnant.
Oh my gosh. That's not her kid, is it? Ooh. What if that's her kid?
Ooh.
And then she shot her own kid.
Ooh.
That's, I'll say it, fucked up.
Yep. That would be.
There is a good twisty mystery happening in this episode. This
There's-
is exciting.
There are some twists and turns and wibbles and wobbles.
Yeah, it's so interesting that I'm fascinated by this device of like seeing the creepy thing and then turning around and being like, oh, don't remember them at all. That's really interesting.
Yeah, they were inspired by, according to them, how did they put it? Like the unreliability of memory. Like that was their where it kind of came from, and then inspired by the scream.
I can see that for sure.
Yeah.
And then again, I know we talked about it when it happened, but to hear River going on about like it's nice to know like exactly how this, because I found the River stuff to be slightly confusing. I never know, obviously, because you never know how the timeline
where she is, where they are.
But it's really interesting to know that there is sort of a linear nature to it, where it's every time she gets older, he gets further away from having met her. Or, yeah.
And for her to have that moment where she's like, the day that he doesn't recognize me will be like, that'll be the day that kills me. And it's like, we've already seen it happen. And that's just heart-wrenching.
I'm picturing now too, like how that must feel to like meet someone in that way and they know everything about you.
Yep.
And then the next time you see them, they know less about you. And then you slowly start to realize as you get to know them better, they know you less and less, and how like strange that must be, because it's so the opposite of what happens in every other interaction with a person that you have. You know, the more you interact with someone, the more you know them. And in her case, the more she interacts with him, the less he knows her. And it's
Yeah. There, like I said, there will be a time after we, get through some Who, like I would love to do that, to experience River's
that'd be
story
really
in
cool.
her order. So yeah, that's Series 6, Episode 1, The Impossible Astronaut.
A big kickoff to the season.
Moffat said, you know what? I'm fucking going for it.
Take that, suckers! Dead first 10 minutes.
Dead, not dead. Remember, not remember. Amy's pregnant? I don't know.
Who knows what's happening? So this is one thing I will say. This is the dangerous ground that Moffat is treading, is that emotional things are happening, and I'm not getting emotional about them because I don't trust him. He's the boy who cried wolf. He really wants me to feel he needs to do these things less.
Moffat. The boy who cried wolf. That's just what we're going to call him now.
That's it. I'm like, yeah, sure, that character is dead. Right.
Sure.
But one day it will be true, and then I will be sad.
And then it smacks you like a bus, and you're just like,
you're like,
no.
but no.
Alrighty.
All right. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed that episode with us. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming back.
Yes.
Being a part of our Doctor Who journey together.
So exciting.
Yeah.
So
I guess you can catch your Gallifrey gals next time.
As we get wibbly wobbly and watch more Who?
Who?
The Doctor.
The Doctor.
Doctor Who?
Doctor Who? I love it when they say the name of the show. I know it's the cheesiest thing, but I love it.
I love it. I will always love it. Doctor Who? And all the different contexts that they use it in. It's just so good.
So good.
But, okay.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a little thumbs up, and if you want to be notified when we post new content, go ahead and subscribe to our channel and hit that little bell in the corner.